So Penelope's a skunk, obviously. And what Penelope? What are your other friends that work with you guys?
So there is Lazanu, there's Nigel, there is Savannah, and I think that's it. Oh, and Coral, but she's retired.
You retired. You retired a puppet.
Yeah.
Oh, did he
She's-
get old and tired?
I mean, it's been like 4 years, I think, so you're supposed to replace him.
What's his first name?
Coral.
I thought you said Carl. I thought you said Carl. Okay. Hello, everyone. Welcome to Season 2 of 5 Star Talks. We took the winter off, did quite a bit of traveling, got a lot of stuff wrapped up. Now we're going to try to hit the road running and at least get a podcast out a month. The first podcast that we're going to do this year is really one of my favorites. I recorded it many, many months ago, and we just didn't get to the editing until recently. And it's with a young lady named Brynn Cummings. You might have seen her on America's Got Talent or Penn and Teller, an up-and-coming ventriloquist magician from PawPaw, Michigan. And Brynn is 12 I think she's about 12 years old, 7th or 8th grade. Great little girl, great family, and just really fun person to talk to. I think you're really going to enjoy this episode of 5 Star Talks. All right? Hope to have more for you in the near future. Thank you, everybody. I hope you enjoy. Sitting here with Brynn Cummings.
Hello.
Hi, Brynn.
Hello.
Brynn is an up-and-coming ventriloquist and magician from PawPaw, Michigan. She's here with her parents. Hi, Eric. Hi, Amy. They're in the background. So, Brynn, I never know what to talk about. I never know how to start, so I just let the guest. Do you tell me what you want to tell me about yourself real quick?
So my name is Brynn Cummings, and you might know me from a little show called America's Got Talent, where I made it to the semifinals.
And we're sitting here in the Grand Magic Theater, which you've performed here. You're performing today.
Yes, I'm performing today. I have a show at 4. I've performed here for the last 2 years. In the summer, I'd have about 4 shows a week. Winter, I'd have like 2 or 3 shows probably.
I remember. And so I was watching your TED Talk, and I know I've known you for a couple years now. So is Colin the first place that you discovered magic?
So when I was like 7, my dad played hooky with me from school.
Nice. That's a good dad.
Yes. We came to Colin, and we went to one of the magic shops, and I bought my first magic trick. And then I got like my first puppet like probably a few months after that. And then I just started performing. My first show ever I had here in Colin, and then I did the stage contest that same day at the stage contest, which I got first place in, and I was 8 years old. And I've just been coming ever since.
And your first trick, so I bought my son, you're not going to believe this, his first trick was a stratosphere.
Yeah, that was mine.
Yeah, his first big trick. I bought a couple little $2, $5 tricks. Yeah. And I remember I got it from a magician named Marty Hahn, who is now down in, I think Marty lives in, oh my gosh, what's that place? Branson.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. And Blade did like 3 tricks or 3 shows, and then he kind of dropped out, which ticked me off. So I'm glad you kept going. That is a great trick. The stratosphere
it's
is
very fun.
What was your next trick? Do you remember?
No.
You went right to the ventriloquism?
That was probably when I got, Oh, yeah, then it was probably the mental epic.
Okay.
The chalkboard mental epic.
Okay. And then you got into ventriloquism right away?
Yeah, I think I got it like a few months after that. I got like my first puppet for my 8th birthday.
Okay. And I saw your TED Talk, so you did, like you were in plays and dance and all that as well? All the way up. And you're at PawPaw, right?
Yes.
Which I've been to that theater. That's like unbelievable, right? That's a 900 seat?
Yeah, 900
at the high school?
Seats, the pack.
The mezzanine and...
Yeah.
Yeah, that's... So you performed there?
I performed there a few times, yeah.
Yeah, that's super nice. So you talked about... Tell me a little bit about your AGT experience. How was that?
So it was really fun. So like I said, I made it to the semifinals. So my audition went over very well. I'm pretty sure we just hit 11 million views on that the other day.
11 million.
Views, yeah, on social media.
This is going to get about 100 views. Sorry.
So that was my audition, and then I made it to the semifinals. So I was in the qualifiers 1 episode So I did like my whole act with Penelope again. It was very fun for that. I met a bunch of really cool acts. We hung out. I went to Malibu with one of the acts because it was really fun. But yeah, so it was a great experience. Lots
Is
of
that
fun.
first time in California?
Yeah, it was my first time in California
Okay.
for my audition.
Probably not your last.
Hopefully.
Did you make it to the castle?
No, we were never able to go to the castle
Okay.
because I'm not 13.
Oh, is it got to be 13 to go in
I'm
there?
pretty sure.
Brunch.
The brunch.
Yeah.
But we were busy.
I took Blade to the brunch, and Blade actually is a member. So if you go out there, which I'm sure you can get it anyway, that place is a blast. That's probably my favorite place to go in California. Actually, if you're gonna go, you've got to go to the castle. So that's that. What about Penn and Teller? How was that?
So that was actually over COVID. Fun time there. So basically the way.
Cut.
So basically they said, so there was the first episode. So it was try this at home. And it was really cool. There were a lot of cool people on it. And then there was another one, and it was Try This at Home 2, which is the one I was on. So they contacted a bunch of kids, like kid magicians, and they basically sent a video, and they showed a magic trick. And they said, all right, here you go. Make this trick. Like, they didn't really tell you what to do. They just said, make the trick yourself.
Just gotta create it.
So it was a levitation. So basically, like, you made yourself levitate, and you did it for a delivery person, did it to a working delivery person. So I did it to our UPS driver. But there was that, and then I also did this like levitation wands thing. Where
Did your dad build that? I know he's a builder.
I don't.
I know he's. I saw some of the stuff he's made. The sign.
Yeah, I don't think he made anything.
Gotcha.
Like that. Did you?
I made the stick feet.
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
Gotcha. I see. So where do you think you go from here? I mean, what's your kind of plans? You're pretty young. I mean,
have no idea.
got high school yet? What grade are you in?
I'm in 7th grade.
Oh yeah, you still got to get through middle school.
Yeah. So
We used to call that junior high.
Yeah,
By the way,
we call it both.
why'd that change? I don't know. 5-Star Talks is sponsored by 5-Star Pizza in Lower, Southwest Michigan, and LaGrange, Indiana, and also by Graminetti Cheesecakes. Stop in and get yours today. You like learning more magic, or are you trying to more the puppetry?
I mean, I'm probably gonna do more puppets. Right now I'm trying to get a human dummy routine going.
I don't know what that means.
So human dummy routine.
I'm a human dummy. That's
so basically
there you go.
A mask that you can like
Oh,
attach
yeah.
to a person, and then there's
I've seen it.
you can,
I
like,
saw
make 'em
Keith
talk
Fields
and
do it
stuff.
one time. It's hilarious. I see. So you put it on the person.
And then they're the human. They're
Yes.
like a human
And there's
puppet.
a pretty famous comedian lady I've seen do that.
Nina Conti.
What's her name?
Nina Conti. She's
Okay.
really famous in like Britain.
Oh, is she British?
Yeah, she's British.
Okay.
She's like known because she ad libs everything.
Okay.
When she does it. It's really
So that's
funny.
what you want to do?
Kind
that.
of, yeah.
The human. That's called the human puppet.
Yeah, human puppet, human dummy.
Oh, human dummy. Gotcha. Okay. But you can't call him. What can you call him? You can call him a puppet. You can call him
there's like a
dummy.
plethora of things you can call them.
Whoa.
So like you can call them like puppets. Puppets. Yeah, so puppet is like what I have mostly. So it's basically like you put your hand in it and you're doing more of that motion, and you have like it's like soft. And a dummy is when it's like the wooden stick and you like have the levers that you press and stuff.
I did not know that distinction.
Yeah, so there's like puppets, dummies. I mean, some people call them friends. Like you can have, there's a lot of.
Is that
different
like this might be a dumb question. You know the Axtel dummies? Is that an Axtel? Is that because I know that's a big name.
Yeah, Axtel. That's where I get most of my puppets from.
Okay.
We actually just went to see him when we were in Nashville.
Oh, you went to see the company?
My maker, yeah, the one who makes all my.
Oh,
puppets.
that's it. That's in Nashville.
Yeah, so he made on AGT. For AGT, I believe he made the Ken, right?
Oh.
Yeah. So one of my bird puppet Ken, he made Penelope, and then I have 2 more from him. I have Wazi, and then I have Nigel. I always forget his name.
So do you have different voices for all?
Yes.
Every single person?
Yes.
Oh my. So do you ever have 2 at the same time? That's
I
got to be hard.
I did the 2. The only time I've done 2 at the same time was on AGT, when I did the Ken and Penelope. That's the only time I've done 2 before, and their voices were very far apart.
So I'm just jumping all over the place. So how did you get to Colon though? How because you guys live just proximity? Who knew about Coleman? Your mom or your dad or both?
I had Dave Kuhn at Lakeside was a customer of mine.
Yeah.
So that's when we
Oh,
were playing hooky. I was doing a little bit of work.
Yeah.
oh, so Dave Kuhn is responsible for getting you here to
Yeah.
Coleman, Michigan. Oh, got to
Yeah,
put a
he'll be
plug in
here
for that
today.
guy. Oh my gosh, no, Dave Kuhn at Lakeside Marina. So I guess, do you have some people in puppetry? What would you call it? Is it called puppetry? Ventriloquism that you look up? That you look up to? That you want to? I'm sure you've met most people, right?
Yeah, I've met a lot of people. It's in like just in the AGT, like with everything like that, like Darcy and Terry Fader, like both were like commenting and sharing and liking my videos
Oh,
and stuff. So
that
they're
helps.
Cool. Yeah,
that helps.
and texting. Yeah, Darcy's texting.
Oh,
and
nice.
Terry. Oh, yeah.
So it's funny because so you and I have a mutual friend, Kirsten Irwin,
Yes.
and I was just thinking when you told me you had 11 million views, didn't she have like? That's cool. You crushed her. She had like 2 million views
Yeah.
on TikTok on something. Was it 2 million?
I think so.
That's nothing compared to 11 million.
Yeah, she was my third grade teacher. I think so. Yeah, she was my third grade teacher.
Yeah, yeah. Did you like her?
Yeah. A
Yeah,
fun
she's my
teacher.
favorite kid ever.
Yeah, she's.
One time I said, Kirsten, you're my favorite kid except for my son. And she said, Carl, who are we kidding? I'm your favorite. She's a great kid.
Yes.
So what grade? 7th grade.
I'm in 7th grade.
So are you in sports? And
I do cheer, softball, and I'm probably gonna do basketball this year.
okay. Probably.
Probably.
Don't know.
Yeah, I'm gonna try out for it at least.
Okay. But is it like your schedule crazy?
Yeah, it's pretty crazy, especially during the cheer season when like trying to balance cheer and practice and like everything together.
Yeah.
That was intense.
Yeah. I guess I don't want to take up too much of your time, but so I think you guys have come to Colon now. Have you been here almost every year since you started
I
coming?
think so. Yeah.
So is it a tradition now, or is it
Pretty
Colon?
much. Yeah.
And this is kind of like the Grand Magic Theater is kind of like, I love it because it's kind of where you've been a lot, right?
Yeah. Here's basically where I've performed. Like I've done other shows in Colon. I've done some at Abbott's.
Yeah.
I've done like the one at the stage contest, but like here's basically where I.
And don't you aren't you taking lessons with Tamara?
Yeah, we stopped a little bit.
Just busy.
Because there was a play I was in. So like we did it working up to the play.
Was
and
it
then
piano or voice?
A voice. I want to do piano as well because like I'm learning piano right now.
Oh, you are?
But I want to get like better at it type thing. So
You're
I wanna do
self-taught,
both.
teaching yourself,
Yeah.
YouTube videos.
Pretty much just like advanced class, honestly.
Do your parents play? Do you guys play?
No.
No. I wish I can play very little bit. My kids can play. I made them. I was a tyrant. I was like, you have to sit down for half an hour a day, whether you like it or not.
I
But
do it voluntarily.
yeah, that's better. Yeah, my son was easy. My daughter was not so easy, but she can play way better than him. So yeah. What's been your favorite? Is there a favorite thing you've done?
AGT.
And just because it was the biggest platform.
Yeah, probably most publicity.
So when you're on AGT, once you compete 1 year, can you ever attempt to go back?
You
or?
can. There are multiple people. There's this one guy, I think he's auditioned like 3 times in a row. Like he's never made it to lives, but he auditions like every year.
So you could audition again.
So I could audition again if I really wanted to.
You think you will, or do you think you'll just keep?
I'm not sure. We were like thinking about doing the new one that they have, the new like AGT Fantasy League in it. We were thinking about doing that, but we ended up not doing it.
Okay.
So like now that I've been on it, I can do like those extra shows, like the All Stars and
Okay.
things like that, and Champions and stuff like that.
Okay. But you're just busy,
Yeah.
and you got to enjoy middle school as
Yeah.
well, and I'm sure you have decent grades as
Yeah.
well.
Yeah.
And your mom's a teacher,
Yeah.
so does she crack the whip on the grades?
Oh yeah.
She cracks the whip, and Dad plays hooky. That is a great teamwork.
Yeah.
I love it. I think playing hooky is the best thing you could do. Not too much,
Yeah.
but it's just opportunities.
Yeah.
Like if you don't play hooky, do you maybe never come down here?
Yeah.
I think it's. I don't care what people say. I love the homeschooling and I like hooky. Anyway, so hey, where are you guys gonna have lunch at today?
We're gonna have lunch at 5 Star
Oh,
Pizza.
that's all I wanted to hear. 5-star pizza. I'm just kidding. Well, listen. I wish you continued success. It's exciting, and I mean, it's going to be packed here today. We'll have to get a couple
yeah.
little B-roll. I mean, 90 people in this place
Yeah.
is going to be
Tight.
crush. So good luck on your show.
Thank you so much.
And I'll probably see you guys. Are you hanging around tonight a little bit? Or are you guys heading out?
We probably will. We're gonna go out to eat. Yeah. I have a bunch of people who want to go out to eat.
Oh, going
after.
over to the Curly's.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, so you're a great supporter of town. I love it. I love it. All right. Well, listen, I want to thank you both, or all three of you. I was going to say both because I was thinking of your puppet. all four of you. And we didn't show Penelope. Should we at least show Penelope?
Sure.
Let's at
You
least
wanna
show
go get her for
Penelope.
me?
It's so pretty. Do you want her to say anything or no? You can do whatever you want. You don't have to. We should say something.
There we go.
Oh.
Howdy.
Hi. I've never talked to a dummy. I mean, I have talked to a lot of dummies. A lot of my friends are magicians. But just a joke. Just a joke. We can cut that. That is, what can you say? What can you say?
Anything? Whatever you want.
So, Penelope, what are you going to do this afternoon?
I don't know. We're gonna throw on a show, 'cause it's fun.
So does Penelope know that she's the doll?
Yeah.
She looked at me weird. She looked at me weird. Well, listen, I just want to say hi to Penelope and thank you for bringing this little young lady with you and her family. You guys want some cheesecake?
Sure.
All right, let's go eat cheesecake. Thank you all.